for coming.
You're welcome. I'm honored to be here, actually.
Okay, your first question. Who do you work for? What is your job title and description?
Well, first of all, my name's Dave Sklarski. I actually own, along with your mother, Sterngold Dental LLC. We're a dental company. We're into precious metal alloys, dental attachments, restorative systems, and surgical components. And as I said, I'm the president and CEO of that company, and I've been there for 12 years.
What is your definition of an effective group?
Well, an effective group for me, as it relates to Sterngold, is, and I try to take some of the things that I've learned from playing sports for years, especially basketball, which to me is a true team sport, and I think that's why I gravitated towards that. And when I bought the company 5 years ago, I formed an executive committee, which covers every discipline within the company. Whether it's sales, marketing, quality assurance, we have regulatory because we deal with the FDA, certainly manufacturing, every discipline within the company. So I take all their input and I kind of bring it together, and we work together as a team covering all those aspects of the company.
Does effective group work play a role in the success of the company, and if so, can you provide examples?
Today, there were some issues that came up regarding personnel issues, which one of the executive committee team that I have brought to my attention. I pulled everybody together, and it was a personnel issue that it was actually one person leaving the company, and we were looking to hire somebody else, and we did hire somebody else, and there were some problems of how that person worked into the company. So you can see where people within Sterngold really don't operate autonomously. I mean, and we've set up an environment where they all kind of work together, and we come together as a team and make a decision that way. And I hope we made the right decision today. We'll find out, and I think we did. So, but it was done as a group rather than just that particular department making the decision.
How can you get your employees to develop from a group to a team?
Well, it's setting up the environment. I mean, I think, I've been at Sterngold for 12 years, and I've owned it for 5 years this month, as a matter of fact. But when we were part of a bigger company, that a big conglomerate, which I worked for many years, it was different. You had more of a, I hate to say cutthroat environment, but it was people in their cubicles and doing things a certain way, and you had to report the numbers at a certain time. I mean, it was very structured, which it has to be in a big organization like that, I think, in most cases. But once we bought the company, we broke away from that kind of environment, and people didn't work in their cubicles any longer, and they didn't. I don't wear a tie anymore. I used to have to wear a tie. Remember, I used to wear a tie every day. I don't do that anymore. It's a more casual environment. It's a less stressful environment, and it's conducive. And because you've got all those disciplines of the company represented in decisions that are made, things just, in my view, operate smoothly. We can get things done much quicker. We can have major decisions that what would have been a major decision when we were part of the bigger conglomerate. You'd have to go through committees and get all these things done. We don't have to do that now. I mean, we have a strong group that everyone respects, and at least I hope they do, within the company. All the different people that work for them for those various departments, and they know that their viewpoint is represented by their manager of that particular department.
How has your company benefited from teamwork, and how would it be different without it?
Especially a small company that doesn't have the mothership to kind of lean on, whether it's for human services, benefits, a lot of things. I mean, I don't think a small company, a relatively small company like ours, could work without it. I really don't. And I see, we talk with a lot of equity groups all the time, and there's, looking to raise funds to do different things like advertising to the consumer that we're doing, and they always say they come into our company and, they talk to us and they say, this is the type of company that we want to work with, because it's not just the owner, it's not like me, okay, it's my vision and it's, I run everything and I have my fingers in all the dikes, and, I'm kind of involved everywhere. They have a warm comfort level when they walk in and they realize, okay, look at all these other people, this strong team of people that's behind them. And we couldn't be as successful as we are, and you know how successful we are, and we couldn't be as successful as we are without it. So I guess it's not that you couldn't operate without a team, without teamwork or without a team, but it certainly works a heck of a lot better with it. I can certainly assure you that.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.